And I can't believe I'm saying this, but welcome to episode 1 in our Green Bay Packers online user franchise. We are going to be taking over the Packers preseason week 1 till the foreseeable future in the hopes of winning a Lombardi trophy. And I know you're thinking, this team, it's decent. It's pretty decent. However, the Micah Parsons trade, while definitely has solved a bit of an edge rush issue, has created some own problems of its own. $47 million per year, no Kenny Clark, and 2 first-round picks are now missing. This team, while always touted the youngest team in the league, a couple years running now, has a lot of those guys coming off their rookie deals. The first season might be fine, but every year going forward, we are going to be losing young, developable talent. So this team, while it might be ready to go year 1, could be in complete disarray by year 2 or year 3. So the window is insanely short, especially if we develop some of these guys that are coming off those rookie deals. They might want even more than we're projecting. This seems like an easy one, but honestly, I think this is going to become a disaster very quickly. Not only that, but you have the fact that you have 31 other users trying to do the exact same thing as you. This is going to be the biggest challenge for us this Madden cycle. So I hope you're ready, you're buckled up for this insane challenge as we start episode 1. And before we go into the beginnings of this, which we're going to be looking at the roster, doing some training camp, and probably playing week 1, maybe week 2, if you guys want to see the next episode tomorrow, we're going to start this light go off really high because these games, they take a little bit longer. You know, we can't do, a whole season in a day if we wanted to. Got to wait for the league to advance. So to get that extra episode tomorrow, which could be a week from now before we see episode 2, 750 likes. I think that is very doable, and honestly, it kind of puts me out. So episode 2 tomorrow for 750 likes. Hopefully you guys are excited as I am, as I really didn't think I was going to do this, and I was like, F it. We all love a good challenge head-to-head. This is what the roster looks like as of right now. Now, I definitely plan on trading off Rasheed Walker. We just simply can't afford him, so I don't even have him starting right now. I have Anthony Belton, the second-round draft pick of the Green Bay Packers this last draft class. A little bit older than I like at 24 years old, but hidden development trait definitely has some potential there. Seeing 73+ for every single rating there. Going to likely be our starting left tackle as Rasheed Walker wants 10, 11, maybe 12 million per year. And again, we simply can't afford it. Of course, looking at some of the other guys, the offensive line, Aaron Banks is being overpaid, but I don't hate it. Of course, Tucker Kraft, a very solid tight end 1 with 79 overall. He's 6'5", he's 24 years old with 88 speed, 89 excel, good catching, decent run block. Of course, a little bit of truckability and stiff arm. Luke Musgrave, I think, is going to be a trade piece. If I can at least get a 4th-round pick out of him, because, again, we're going to have to repay him next season anyways, re-sign him. So I don't know if we really want to pay, a backup tight end that we probably can't even afford. Then we look, of course, at the quarterback position. We kind of go from lowest to highest, if you will, a little bit as far as importance. Jordan Love, 83 overall, far from guaranteed as a good player, but he is good. He's like a great player, I should say. He is good. Still needs to get a dev up. Still needs to try to get some of those abilities. But yes, he is a serviceable quarterback for sure. He is a, top 10, top 15 guy. He's 13th ranked in the overall department. So around middle of the pack, but of course, younger than a lot of guys. So maybe top 10 if you want to call long-term wise. Of course, wide receivers, this is where things get a little interesting because there is so much talent here. The reason why the lineup looks the way it does, I'm projecting to trade Romeo Doubs. I'm projecting to trade Wicks, but I'm not exactly sure if that's going to happen. Maybe it's Christian Watson, who is now 26 years old, but of course has all that speed. It's hard to trade off a guy with that kind of speed. Thankfully, his injury is kind of high because, honestly, if we're talking about the man being able to stay on the field, there is some concerns there for sure. Then, obviously, you have first-round pick Mr. Matthew Golden. Should have been higher than 91 speed, but still, I think he'll be able to get it done for us. A little bit of juke move, good route running, solid enough speed, solid hands. Then we move on over to Jaden Reed. As of right now, the best wide receiver on this roster. 81 overall, 94 speed, which is actually pretty insane. Could even become the number 2 with Golden being in the slot, if anything. But for right now, that's how we view it. Then we move over to the 4th wide receiver, another hidden development trait rookie in Savion Williams. 6'4" Savion Williams with all of that speed, all of that acceleration. Of course, I didn't actually even look. Did the numbers get changed? Because I'll have to change these. If not, I just assumed they would, and they didn't. We actually started this league after all the changes and stuff made, but I guess not. Guess it didn't work out. We'll change him to 0, and then, of course, Micah Parsons to number 1. Josh Jacobs, the 90 overall running back, had a great year in real life last year, and we're hoping he could do the same here. What are his abilities anyways? Bruiser, steamroller, tireless runner. So a lot of truckability stuff, which is crazy because, in my opinion, he's more known for juke moves. No, am I crazy? I feel like, yes, he does stiff arm quite a bit and he slips off of tackles, but his cut is insane. Of course, 91 juke move kind of explains that too. We move on to the defensive side of the ball where you have a lot of talent here as well. The big problem is that defensive tackle spot. The cornerback spot's not great either, but safety, Xavier McKinney, what a free agent signing he was. What kind of abilities are we looking at? Mid-zone KO, acrobat, and then film study. Film study is actually pretty damn insane. But the big thing with him is when that second contract comes up for us, will we be able to keep him? I mean, how many years are we talking down the line? Probably several. But when that comes down to it, there's a good chance we do end up trading him off before we have to pay him, before he becomes a cap casualty and we just lose him for nothing. Javon Bullard, obviously a high potential youngster as well. 87 hit power, fast, good zone. Definitely the safety lineup that we are going to go with in year 1 and for this foreseeable future. Now at linebacker, of course, Edgerrin Cooper. What a rookie year he had. 89 speed, 92 excel. Good coverage, decent block shed, good enough hit power, and then obviously very, very athletic. Even his change of direction is very solid. So got a really good player there. Then next to him, Quay Walker. You know, there's some question marks there in coverage, but if this is the guy we end up using quite a bit, I think we'll be okay. I think the coverage is definitely a question mark, but if you user this guy, you should have a good time. I think you should be fine. Of course, now the real problematic parts of this defense. You got Nate Hobbs, who kind of projects as a slot corner better than anything, as your number 1 corner because you have no better options. Of course, zone, not bad. Press, not bad. Man coverage, yeah, a little bad. Injury concerns, more in real life than in game, so we're definitely fine there. Then on the other side, Carrington Valentine, a guy that I actually think could take the next step. Still very, very young. 23 years old after being in the league 2 years already. Still some potential there, so we'll see what happens. Maybe you want to put him on the practice focus. And then Green Bay coming out of nowhere with a decent-looking slot corner in Micah Robinson, making the 53-man roster here, is going to be our projected slot. Not bad speed, just pretty much everything else is, except for catching. And then the defensive line. Obviously, Micah Parsons is the biggest name here, but Rashawn Gary, a guy that I think we can still develop. Still a little worrisome because he is a low overall at a lot of different things here, but I think we could still develop him, especially when we focus him on the training camp stuff here, and then for the foreseeable future in the focus training stuff. Devontae Wyatt, also a little bit of a concern. Big fella at 6'3", but 304, actually a little undersized with the arm length as well, but pretty good pass rusher, just not the best in run defense. Big problem with him is he's already 27. He's still on a rookie deal, which is actually kind of crazy. Maybe a guy that you do lose because it's just, there's not really much long-term there. And then the youngster, Mr. Warren Brinson, actually very promising. Strength's a little low, but not a bad-looking rookie, especially for his overall. We also did end up snagging Desmond Watson, who I will say is more of a novelty and cool player than someone that actually can help out the team. Because while he is 6'6", 415, he's obviously insanely slow. Power moves iffy, and block shed at 72. The big problem with him is I don't believe weight actually plays a factor. And then, of course, the opposite of a slow player that can't do much. Look at the number, by the way. Oof, got to fix that. Micah Parsons, 90 power move, 87 or 97 finesse move. Only an 81 block shed. Obviously, one of the big knacks on him in real life, but abilities are going to make it where you can kind of not worry about that, right? You have edge threat and unstoppable force, which are really the only things you got to worry about. And then you have decent kickers and punters. Big problem with McManus is, though, that he is a little on the older side, so hopefully he sticks around at least another year. We'll have to see. Why is this thing so... Okay, I was just holding it not enough. I mean, that's not a bad first try, so, I mean, we got to at least get silver. Well, the F well. Take a damn photo. It's never happened again. Come on, Jordan. Come on, Jordan. Go to Superstar. Please. No. What we need. Bullseye? It's close. Need the bullseye right here. That's not a bullseye. Malik Jacobs. Look at Jacobs go. The guy is insane. We're going to put up 10,000 yards with him. He's kind of fast, though. Faster than I would have thought. He's like 90 speed. Feels faster. I think we are going to do Watson. I mean, 80 overall, 26 is usable. 78 overall, it's 26. A little bit tougher. I don't know. I don't like it. And of course, as expected, you get the gold with these. I should have probably mentioned, I just go through the motions with these ones. I'm so locked in with these. It's really not challenging to me at all. Not that it should be to anyone, really. 2 to skill points, 3,000 XP. Not bad. He's still low on stamina. I think he's just low on stamina. One sec, Jordan. Bop! And sadly, no dev up. That would have been the biggest dev up by far. Yeah, Micah Parsons to hopefully carry the load while you're developing someone like Oliver. He's a fast man. He's only 6'2", though, so I'm not sure how that slows him down, but Gary right now is the better of the two. And he's got the block shed, but we should go look at Oliver, because I'm telling you, dude, Oliver's got some... I think a good test would be, what kind of speed rush do you get here? Gonna go speed rush every time, even if we need finesse, power move, it's good. You get 2 to power move, 1 to finesse. It's the way to go. If we hit this one, we have the gold, and there it is. Quay Walker, automatically an 80 overall, and sadly no dev up. Still to, of course, go up in overall. Maybe even dev. We're low, but we're on that for a pick. Good play. That's out. No, it's not. It's in. I mean, it's not perfect, but we do get in the way. I really wish we could have got a hand on that, though. That's good. There you go. I think Quay Walker with pass coverage kind of his biggest need, so even though we will use him a bit, we're not going to use him every single play, right? So we definitely need to get some value out of him as an AI, which I don't really know if I feel comfortable leaving him out there right now as is. I got to say, though, this is a tough one because I have tested some things, and you get a little bit with everything. His press is already really good. I still think I'm going to go man-to-man, though, because I would like even more press. I wouldn't hate having, 90-plus press. 2 to man, 1 to play rec. That's not bad. He's actually a pretty good player for his overall. Can't lie. Who else do we have here? We have Zach Tom. You guys don't care about O-linemen. I know you don't, so don't even ask. And then, of course, Josh Jacobs. I do, again, concern myself with Watson in the contract because there's a theory in theory right now where we would give 2 playmakers to Watson and he goes up to a 70, an 81, 82 overall. That is going to cost a lot. But he goes to 79, so not exactly 82. I mean, look at the upgrades here. 81 overall. About to be 82. That's going to cost a lot of money, dude. I'm just saying. I mean, look at the upgrade, man. Like, that is ridiculous. And then we move on to Jordan Love, who is an 86 overall with his improviser upgrade. 4 to mid, 2 to short. That's insane. That's really crazy. Who knows? Maybe this is a mini-series. Probably not, though. Let's be honest. We're not winning the Super Bowl the first season. You got to be kidding me, dude. We're going to sell so hard, but I think we're going to have a lot of fun. Honestly, potentially, other than maybe some trade updates, or if we gain a new player, a lot of trade-aways rather than trading to us, get some draft picks in there. We might be headed right to week 1 the next time you hear me talk. All right, fast forward to week number 1. We have the Detroit Lions. We are, of course, at home. As far as our scouts go, we have our cornerback wide receiver focus. Not really wide receiver, but just wanted a cornerback focus. All the other secondaries weren't that great. Interior of the O-line, 1 linebacker, DT and offensive tackle, wide receiver safety, DT, Mike linebacker. As far as the region breakdown, that's how we're looking. So nationally, I think we're going to be focusing corner because we need corner bad. West, I suppose, interior, even if it's not the best strength. Central, safety, maybe, even if it's not the best strength. Probably wide receiver, though. Then Northeast will probably end up going defensive tackle. Southeast, defensive tackle. So corner DT, as you would kind of expect going into a Packers rebuild, if you will, as the biggest importances. Of course, we did make some moves. Most of them, if not all of them, actually, negative moves, but we got some draft capital. We needed to save some money because obviously we know that there's a bit of a concern with cap because of Micah Parsons. As far as... They don't show trades? Wait, what? How come the trades aren't showing, man? Oh, Lord. Are they going to show everything? So it's just too far. Well, long story short, we'll take a look at this roster real quick, and we'll talk about what we did and what we gained from each move. We ended up trading Cornelius Johnson to the Browns, our 6'3", 24-year-old backup wide receiver, for a 7th-round pick. We traded Luke Musgrave and Romeo Doubs for a 3rd and 4th this year from the Jaguars. Then we traded Rasheed Walker and Lucas Van Ness to the Raiders for a 2nd-round pick. And I do believe that is it. So we got rid of a lot of guys we know we aren't going to be able to afford, mainly Rasheed Walker, to be fair. But yeah, some guys are going to have to pay next season that we're not going to care about. Realistically, though, the team doesn't really look that bad, right? Left tackle is our biggest concern, which we can move Alton Jenkins to left tackle if things aren't working out, and that probably will be the case, especially going against Aiden Hutchinson. I imagine things are going to go bad. But this is what the team looks like. Of course, got some training camp in there, and then defensively, this is how we're going to start our guys. DT is a huge problem. If we had more cap space, I would have made a move because we do have those 2 second-round picks. I know we're missing our first round this and next, but we still have room to make trades if we wanted to. Corner DT are problems, but again, I don't know who will be able to afford, so we're going to chill for now. We may even request a move of Isaiah Simmons, a linebacker, but I think McDuffie might be able to hold his own, right? 87 speed, 89 excel. I think he'd be able to hold his own. Either way, though, before we get into those upgrades, and week 1, which we'll probably do week 2 as well with the Commanders, which for me, it'll be a couple days for you. You'll see it in the same video. I do want to take a look at the injuries of either team, if there are any. We have none. He has none. And then, of course, the rosters. I don't think he made a trade. However, he is pondering trading Aiden Hutchinson. Another cap situation. We know when we do rebuilds that Aiden Hutchinson goes to free agency a lot. And there's for good reason. They have money issues coming up here. This young team is not really as youthful anymore. Of course, though, looking at the roster, obviously, so far, every single player we looked at is really talented. Offensive line got a couple of issues maybe, but tackles specifically looking really good. Aiden Hutchinson, 93 overall. Of course, Clowney on the other side is his starter. DTs are pretty good, especially against the run. Linebackers, they're decently fast. Cornerbacks, obviously, to be continued. Definitely developing those guys. Safeties, obviously, some of the best in the league. So, a very good team top to bottom, without a doubt. Let's do our upgrades and head on in. All right, we got some upgrades here. Christian Watson, Matthew Golden, Nate Hobbs, and Josh Jacobs. He had a couple in-betweeners, some random players that don't even start, but for the most part, I imagine these are the guys you want to see. Going to go man-to-man, even though slot does give you a little bit more for zone, I think, and you get those speed upgrade chances. Big thing for this one is getting the man coverage and even more press. Man coverage not super great there, but still, a plus to anything in man is definitely good. We have him as one of our focus guys. Josh Jacobs, this is a tough one because he's getting up there in age, 27, so maybe 2 or 3 years without seeing major significant drop-off, but he's already good at everything. So it's like, do you hold that upgrade point for a potential regression because you're not really going to need these upgrades, right? I mean, he's got some good abilities. Other than getting X Factor, he can't really go up in overall to get anything. I'm half tempted to hold this upgrade, to be honest. I guess change of direction can go up, so yeah, we'll go elusive. If it wasn't for change... Oh, he's a Ram now. Congratulations on the trade. Change direction, no, but 3 to spin, 2 to juke is definitely worth the trade. Wow. What a upgrade for sure. And then we have the 2 wide receivers, obviously. Playmakers, the way to go. Damn, loses scheme fit, but gains 2 overalls. What did he gain here? 3 to catch a traffic, 3 to deep route, 1 to medium, 3 to release, 1 to short, 2 to spec catch. I mean, he hasn't even played a snap. Oh, the numbers. I almost forgot to change the numbers. Yeah, he's already playing really well, looking good without even playing. Looking really good without playing. Same with Watson here. Gets a nice upgrade. 4 to spec. Dude, he's 95 spec catch, and this is the guy that can't catch a damn drop of rain in the ocean. What? And here we are for week 1, and it is raining. We are getting the ball first, which means the pressure is on. Got to have a good drive early. On the return, Nixon. Spin, did not work. Try to cut it back, did not work either. All right, let's see what this Green Bay offense is about. You kind of expect them to maybe be slow. You got a bunch of wide receivers that are a little iffy. They have potential, but they're not quite there yet. There could be a little bit of miscommunications. Hopefully not. Play action. Quick throw over to Reed, who drops it too high. Do you got with Tucker Kraft, maybe? And doesn't catch it. I thought it was catchable. Panicked there a little bit, can't lie. I saw the curl over on the other side. Everything else is kind of covered. Nobody really open. Tucker Kraft got picked up by the safety, or the safety. Comeback route could be there with Watson. And we just get hit again, man. The pressure. That time the pressure was just too much. Kick is not going to be the greatest. Ooh, he actually fair caught. I didn't even see that. Try to hit stick him. Oh, not a great drive for us on the first one. Didn't run the ball once that drive, by the way, and I bet you he does not share the same fate. But with McKinney, not a bad decision for us defensively. I don't know what that even means. We didn't really decide anything. We just kind of existed. Ran up the middle there with Xavier. Great play on the defense there. Simmons jumping down on this tight end. Screen pass. Gets it out there. McKinney again. Who the hell is a fullback? I was about to say, I thought it was Vaki. I was like, that is not him. I was like, who the hell is that? Is absolutely not Vaki. Got the dime look, creeping up with Nixon just in case. Oh, and that's overthrown. Why is my guy touching him there? Like, obviously it's uncatchable, but you never know. If the ball's out of reach, why even touch the guy? That's all I got to say. We're going to run away from the tight end. They got a lot of players on that side anyways. Shifts him over. We still have pretty good blocking. Doesn't user it. Damn. Anticipated user. Should have juked. Let's see what we got here. Wide open Jacobs, and okay. Jacobs is naked, and I don't know what Jacobs doing because the ball is on the money, and Jacobs just kind of like free floating. Not sure what he's doing there. And picked off. Good job by his guy. Damn, his guy made a read. The guy covered 2 routes on his own. That's tough. Oh, that needs to be picked off by Cooper. His linebacker caught it. Why can't Cooper catch it? I imagine Edgerrin has better catching, too. These DTs are a problem. Not in a good way. Oh, there is nobody on him. What are we doing? Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know what we're doing defensively there. I got to change Micah Parsons as well. He's just not going to get pressure against the other guy. Whatever his damn name is. Nixon on the return. And our guy just leaves it. Can't even run it left. I got to actually run it away from the fullback, who is not even the fullback, by the way. Where is he, the fullback? Why is the fullback... I have a fullback, don't I? Because 32 is Marshawn Lloyd. Play action. There's no Aiden Hutchinson on this play, by the way. Good throw. Jacobs. Good cut up field. That was not a bad play. Play action away from Aiden's got to be a good decision every time. Overthrown. Good catch by Golden to the 34. Screen pass. He's probably going to see it, though. Looking at the running back. Oh, he ran his guy away on accident. Good blocking. Jacobs, who looks slow as hell, to the 21. Let's throw the ball. Oh, I had a touchdown. I had a touchdown. But he brought the blitz, and I just didn't see it. Too busy looking at my reads. I'm not looking at the D-line at all, so if he comes at the blitzes, I am probably not getting the ball quick enough. Got to pay attention to it. Kind of just locked in downfield. Watson should get some yards here. Or not. He slips. Don't hate this. See if he brings the blitz. I don't think you do on 3rd and 15, so anticipating a non-blitz. Whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. Golden, maybe. Great throw. Watson, who stumbles again, gets the first down, though. Let's run it at Aiden. And actually works. Good user by him, but Lloyd anyways, gets 3 yards. Not sure why the name Lloyd and Floyd always just tricks me. Good throw. Golden gets a few. 4 yards, 3rd and 3. Kind of want mesh. Mesh is such a good play at the goal line. Do we not have mesh? The hell is mesh? Mesh this. No. Nope. Not doing it. Nope. That's where I lie there. Savion drops it. Oh. Right to him again. Oh, Lord. There's nobody out there. Okay, good job. Nope, never mind. We're just going to let Campbell take it all the way back, huh? Get out of his way. He's going to tackle him. Or not. Oh, Lord. 10-0. You guys didn't see the first one. It disconnected, and here we are at 14-0 the opposite way. Oh, no. Please, power, go out for me now. Golden deep. Problem is those safeties are literally impossible to throw against. Throw it away. Nobody open. I understand. We got to get out of this, like, throw-only crap, though. So we're kind of, like, getting ourselves in trouble. Overthrown, but it will get there. Oh, there goes Kraft in the open field. He's a fast man to the 45-yard line. Big gainer. The speed is undeniable. Good throw. Watson. Watson open field. Gets the touchdown. We're back in it. Got some speed on this team. Just got to actually hit the damn target. The Lions might be a better team, but we might be a faster team. That's not true. Gibbs is way faster than Jacobs. Tucker's barely faster than Laporta, and Watson's like the same as Williams, so yeah, not really. I backed that up. But we do have a fast team, so there's that. Okay. Our guy just backed off him, by the way. He's like, I will not touch this man. Oh, we almost got him. Good hit, though. I'm surprised Goff didn't overthrow that. That was kind of a hard angle, dude. He was fading backwards the wrong way. Simmons going against... I mean, he's a fast guy, but so is Williams. Screen pass. I mean, I got to get him. That's a great chase down by us, to be fair. Probably saved a touchdown. Could try to quick hike us here, get a run in before. Nope. 14-7, his ball at half. In position to score here. Defense got to do better. Not that it's really their fault, because we just gave up a 100-yard pick six for freaking Jack Campbell, who's got like 86 speed. I don't know how the hell Watson didn't catch him. Maybe just tired. Quick throw underneath. Okay, I guess I'll just move out of the way. I don't know how many pauses you get. That might have been the last one, but hey, he's in the position now. Let's call it how it is. I feel like you might need to run a blitz here. I don't like the outside blitzes, though. I need something in the front. Get to him on the spot. Picked off. What a play. Who is that? Hobbs? Big Nate Hobbs jumping in front of that one. Wow, what a play. Run left against the tight ends. Probably not a good run. Ooh, he actually almost got out of there. 3 yards, not bad. Considering. It's a good defensive play by Hobbs. What a move. I mean, we made a pretty good play on our guy, but I needed some help, you know. See Watson one-on-one. Wide open Golden. Damn, I thought he was going to, sell underneath. Oh, I didn't even fight that. Did he press the wrong button? No free play. Good coverage. I'm not sure how. Slow linebacker on a twitchy wide receiver. He's already got 2 picks, 1 for 100 on a pick 6. What are we doing? What are we doing out here? Oh, my Lord. Wide open Golden again. Nope, it's a Reed, actually, who is actually really fast and then injured. Hopefully they go after Aiden on that right tackle spot. Oh, good user by him. Runs him over. Sure. Get our backup running back in there. We're going to get freaking Jacobs hurt if we don't. That's a backwards lateral. Damn it. Damn it. I panicked. I mean, I didn't panic. I just knew I got 4 yards going with the run. And I figured if it's a forward pass, we get probably 10. But because it's a backwards pass, which thankfully it was, otherwise it would have been ineligible forward. You know, it would have been a much more yardage. What is... Bro, that is all our running back. Another deep field goal. Miss incoming. I don't think I even kicked one on this one, though. Pretty good, actually. Is that it? Of course not. That's all due to the rain, sadly. It's just in the rain, I think they give you negative kick power as well as negative speed and all that. It's good fake out. Throws it behind them, but gets it there. Plenty of room. Wide open. DTs suck, so the run defense should be dead without us using it. Cuts inside. Dude, Gibbs is too quick. The change of direction on that is crazy. Like Jacobs, you pretty much have to decide where you want to go before the snap. Jacobs can't cut that hard. It sucks. Overthrown. Allows us to get a piece of them at least. 3rd and 3. I mean, your only chance really is press man blitz in this situation. Panic him as well. He's just got too much room in zone. Oh, I thought I had the bait. Holds on. Breaks off that tackle too. Okay. Catch, sure, he's a really good player. And just change directions too high. That Lions team, it's a top 3 team in league for a reason. It's tough. Nice cut. Good 15-yarder. That's insane coverage. Okay. He ran the route for him. That Lions roster is crazy, dude. He ran it for him. We bring everyone on a blitz, and we can't get them. Oh, my. You know, this team has a lot of potential, but obviously they're still not there yet. They still need to develop these guys a little bit. Good play. Okay. Oh, my. He kicked it way to the outside. Armor on the return. I followed him just to see what he was up to. Sadly, the team not good enough just yet. We'll get there. Jacobs, pretty good juke move without like having abilities. Like he's got abilities, but they're all like power back abilities, which personally I'm not really a huge fan of. Now the clock's running here, but I don't think he would expect run, which Jacobs trucks through a guy. Not yet. Tucker Kraft, pretty big run. Gains to the 50. Got that crosser look. You got to get a lot of time, though. The problem is he's got Aiden on that left side, our right side, and I like to kind of shift over there, so it's kind of hard at times. Overthrows it. Oh, that works. Good job, Jacobs. Sucks we missed that field goal, too. It was a good field goal. We actually kicked it well. I'm actually kind of proud of myself a little bit, but unfortunately, with the weather, not going to give it to us. There goes Savion. Oh, there you go. Kind of. Turn to line, spike it. Tough to come back from, so. Good throw. And dropped. Tucker Kraft. That's the wrong guy. No! Oh, Savion! I thought I was throwing the underneath guy. Savion Williams comes up 6'4", jumps it. Huge throw by freaking Jordan Love. Of course, what a catch by Savion. Kicking it right to the guy that almost, well, actually it's Faki. Oh, he's messaging. Try to not to, if we force a fumble, I give him the ball back. Can I get off the block? No. Oh my, what a hit by Bullard. All right, 27-14 at half. I believe he gets the ball. Still time in this one, but yeah, we gotta stop making mistakes. Run the ball more. I just hope he never gets an actual like good corner. I just hope not. I also got to try to keep that ball in because again they are like incentivizing returns this year, so they want that in the landing zone. If he doesn't run the ball, this isn't bad for us. Problem is he's gonna run the ball. Good push. Is that Brinson? Nice. Not bad. Would like to see Parsons do something though. Green Bay would not be pretty happy with this one. I suppose he's playing. He's not dead. That's positive. Javon Bullard. He is going to take the underneath again. It's kind of the majority of his offense. It's kind of hard to play that underneath without giving up something deeper. So it's tough. It's definitely tough. Do I really like this? Not really. Oh, hit as he's throwing. There goes Micah Parsons. I don't know if he actually had a guy or not, but he did a good job. Kind of. Sort of. Good job, Micah. This is a really tough play because you're looking so deep with that slot. And the deep end takes a little while to develop on top of it. It's a tough play. Too high. Oh, he missed it! Holy. I would just leave Jack Campbell if I'm him. Like, Jack Campbell's been cooking. Marshawn. Outside, Savion. Good find, about almost 10. Yeah, we had the right fullback in. For some reason, Lloyd was in. I don't even know if that was this game or not. Oh, there goes Lloyd. Just not going to try to juke or something. I'm going to get hit sticked into oblivion. Let's get Jacobs in, who's got a destroyed hip, I guess. Good move, Lloyd. Actually finding some lanes. This is definitely not man coverage. Okay, I guess he's faster. Screen pass, which he'll probably see. Okay. Oh, my. On their turn, Hardman. There goes Hardman. Big return. Big return, Mecole Hardman. I guess we'll take it. Making so many mistakes on offense. 4 interceptions. They're still playing a little deep, but I worry about Williams just getting something, you know? Cooper's so much to deal with. Let's go, McKinney. Picked off. Nice. Simmons. Isaiah with the stiff. No, I guess not. No stiff arm, I guess. Isaiah Simmons, the Madden god. Don't know why I keep insisting on throwing the ball so much. As Tucker Kraft gets slammed, but kind of takes some people with him. Run left with Jacobs. And we just don't get any blocks, man. Like, he is not expecting run here, but I guarantee his guy's going to get a play on it. Maybe not. Yep. Tucker Kraft barely gets the first down there. Is Reed just, like, dead? Good throw. Golden slips off the tackle because everything's broken. Injury for DJ Reed, 7-yard gain on the drag. Trying to move down this field. We're not really doing a great job of it. Good job. Oh, Marshawn. Good move on Branch. Really good move on Branch, actually. Bonaconda looking like Jair Alexander. We actually got some run blocks there for once to the 2. Good run. Tucker Kraft. Good catch, Tucker. All right, we're within a touchdown. 4th quarter. Go for an extra point. Good field goal. Extra point. We keep kicking it deep into the end zone, but I forgot that's not what you're supposed to do. Like, they actually want you trying to keep the defense or the return man, like, up, you know? Left to right run. Nope, he actually will run the back up. And just free run. Isn't that the fullback? Gibbs. We're out there. A little behind him. Caught and breaks the tackle as per usual. Come on, defense. Even if you get, a stop of a field goal, it's all right. Running back's open. I'm timing at nothing. Good tackle by Valentine. He got beat. That Evan Williams going against Amon-Ra. Another drag. Good tackle, actually, but everything's been a drag. I can't stop it. I don't know how you stop a drag. Oh, wow. Micah blows it up. Doesn't finish, though. Look at that Jordan Love. We got the lore-accurate Jordan Love stat line, though, to be fair. Say what you want about how badly we're playing. Lore-accurate Jordan Love. It's true. I should have actually checked my runs with Lloyd there. I didn't even see them. I need some. I'll tell you that much. Could be a run with Montgomery to get his backup carries, which is really dumb for the realism of the league. I mean, can somebody come up? Okay. And there goes Lloyd. Juke moves nothing. Literally better than Jacobs, mind you. We threw a pick on this last time. The man coverage is literally locked on. That was with Jaden Reed out there. Oh, Jaden Reed's back. Nice. Glad to see it. Good throw to Jaden. Damn, dude. Slips again. Not him again, but like the team slips again. Screen pass. Old lineman kind of gets in the way. We get about 6 yards. Clock is a running. Let's run with Jordan Love. This guy slipped too. Almost a late hit. Corner strike. Problem is we're too close to this corner right here. Gonna be hard to hit. Oh, would he catch that? No way. What a catch. Golden could be a route. Can't throw a pick. He falls down. That's a tough one. This is a tough read with a read, speaking of. Wide open. Watson, touchdown. Was that Willis? Was that Willis? Back spasms. Those week 1 rain games, Jordan Love, dude. He's not a fan. 6-point games, I mean, you kind of have to kick it deep. How is that not out? Of course, I'm not going to run commit because it'd be really smart for him to throw it here. 2nd and 1. Probably will run it, but you never know. It's all right. Oh, yeah, sure. Stiff arming 240 pounds. Don't know about that one. I do not know about that one. Get that crowd pumped while we wait for the 2-minute warning. Didn't need to hike it. Like, I get it. It feels scummy to, like, waste the clock, but that's, I mean, it's his right. You know, he got the crazy stiff arm that gave him an extra second or two with the ball that he should have probably been down with. You know, that's part of the game. Just, you know, waste the clock. Like, if we get 40 seconds and we win the game on it, I'm going to feel bad because, like, we shouldn't have had those 40 seconds. Get blocked up again. Good tackle by us. Saved the day. That screen is crazy, though. It's, like, really hard to defend. Because, like, this guy runs out like it's not a screen. You know? I don't think he runs it. I'm on that, and he drops it! Wow! Finally! He's going to go for it while leading. That's crazy, but again, I can't really complain because I'm pretty sure I did not. I had a go for a situation where I wasn't allowed to. So who am I complaining against, you know? And it's pretty good D. Short, I believe. Our ball. Good stop. Got a chance. I mean, he's definitely not going to give Watson a look, but... Wide open, little overthrown. Is that Willis? Is that the man Willis? Probably. I can't risk Love, dude. Like, sure, it'd be insane to win this game. Oh, Love's in. That was just a bad throw from Love. I should have known. Same guy. Oh, what a catch. That's a tough one. I don't know why I go to this play so much. It literally is so bad for me. I don't ever get anything positive. Like, this play never works. It never works. Here goes Watson, who somehow gets tackled by that guy. That's tough. I want to run a screen, but our screens suck compared to his, so I'm not going to do that. Minute left, 6-point game. Golden on the post. Here goes Tucker, who slips, and it actually almost benefits him. His screen sucks, but gotta try it, I think. No, he plays it too conservatively, lets us out of bounds at the 20. I'm like the anti-clutch these days. If I need to clutch up, I ain't your guy. But let's see if maybe I can go against that truth these days. Good throw over the middle. We dragged him out. A huge hit to the 2. Let's spike it. All right, let me up. I'm debating on what I want to do here because at the 2, you know, you can do fake spike too, but let's waste a little bit of clock. Let's get this thing down to about 15. We've got to make sure I'm not giving him some time, you know. Jacobs definitely covered. Tucker Kraft, touchdown, big! I don't know why I thought we were going to be up by 1 and then we can go for 2. If I hit it. Nice. There's a wind against us. Kick it up, but it's just enough. Why is it so easy to kick that? I'm worried, though. His return game's been good. Good tackle. I mean, he's got time. I mean, I think you got to prevent, right? Prevent with the purple. Blues and purples. What a game, though. There's no way, dude. We choked so hard. Like, every single moment I had to do well, I just panicked and threw a pick. I still don't believe this is happening until it happens. So, let's see it. Getting that crowd going with Coop. Yeah, that's not bad. Picked off, though, by Hobbs. Damn, nice return to the 30, and that'll be the game. The Green Bay Packers win it 42-41 by the skin of their teeth and a whole lot of luck. A drop pass by Laporta on 3rd and 4 into a short by inches 4th and 4 attempt at a conversion. What a game. That is insanely fun, insanely close. GG to him. What a guy. What an opponent. I'm looking forward to that second game now where the rain isn't affecting both of us. Mainly him, honestly. Like, my picks were me. You know, some of his plays were literally just because the rain was bad. So I'm not even blaming the rain on me. I think the rain hurt him more than me. I was just playing like crap. Of course, if Willis didn't have that touchdown for us, we would have had ourselves a really decent-looking game for Love. Obviously, the 4 picks sucks, but, you know, 5 touchdowns, I think that overrides it. Still, though, 436 yards, 33 completions out of 52 attempts. Jacobs was garbage. Lloyd was way better. I don't know what the hell's going on there. Kraft, 10 catches, 107 yards, 2 touchdowns. Watson, 7 catches, 117 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jacobs, 6 catches, 53 yards. Golden, 5 for 73. Williams, 3 for 51. Laporta, how many? I feel like he had so many more throws than that. Who the hell is Gibbs? 3 for 30 only. I'm really surprised. Obviously, not all of ours to Jacobs were screens, but still, 2 sacks allowed for Jordan Morgan. 2 sacks for McNeil, 1 for Campbell. 2 picks for Hobbs, by the way. 2 for Campbell, 1 for Hutch, Simmons, and Branch. Not our best performance, but the team was resilient. We got insanely lucky to win that game. And then, of course, he missed an extra point. We obviously missed a field goal, but it was from 54. It was kind of a... Probably shouldn't take that anyways. Cole Hardman with a return. Oh, yeah, it was Hobbs. I got the pick at the end. That's why he had 2 picks. I was like, when the hell did that happen? Could you imagine he would have actually taken this back? What a return. Like, this was, like, a lot of fun. If I could have back juked and then, I don't know. Hey, look, my team pass keeps leveling up. I don't care. Got Savion Williams and, of course, McCole Hardman, who deserves what he did because he got a freaking kick return touchdown. 3 to medium route. Savion was good, though. I got to say, I feel like Savion was maybe the better of the bunch between him and Reed, personally. 3 or 4 to release, 3 to short route, 2 to spec, 1 to spin. It's good to be back and complaining. What a game, though. 42 to 41. I mean, that is, you can't ask for a better game than that. Again, I don't know what's going to happen against him in the Dome. I don't really look forward to it, though, because I think we're going to get cooked. So hopefully we don't need that win desperately. I think it's week 13 we play them again. But, yeah, we do. I don't know how I feel about that, because, we did not play our best football there. And honestly, even though we had some picks that maybe we don't have without the rain, because I just feel like Jacobs can't run in the rain because he's got 83 change of direction and you're slower in the rain. You know, I still think, you know, we throw just as many picks, if not more, without it. Some panic throws in there we got away with. Some, you know, stops that, you know, again, so lucky. Like Laporta, you know, yes, we dropped a lot of those in that game too. Laporta dropping that 3rd and 4, that is the game. Like that, if he catches that, is, I think, a first down on its own, and if not, it's 4th and 1. You know, he had a 3-yard conversion on 4th and 4, so we probably lose the game with that drop, so it could really go any which way the next time we play. Week 2 against the Commanders will be next in this episode. Let's actually take a look at the weekly recap. Oh, I was like, wait, what? And here's a weekly recap. Of course, got a bunch of games in here. They're going to show ours. What are they going to show for us? A kick return touchdown? Because I'll tell you what, really wasn't a whole lot of skill outside of that, which even then was just a run straight situation. And here it is, Chargers, Chiefs. Let's see this one. Is this actually plays from, like, them playing? It'd be so cool if it is. I would love to know. I mean, it shows them, too, at the top. I'd love to know. I'd want to, like, coordinate this with the other guys, see if any of these highlights, or maybe send them the video to this point and be like, hey, any of these highlights actually happen in your game, if they remember. Titans, Broncos. We'll see this one. I think we'll be able to tell right away when one isn't, right? Because, like, there's some that you just know aren't highlight plays. Like, that one, yeah, that is very possible a highlight play for one of the users. As the Broncos win by 5 over the Titans. Tough matchup for the Titans there. Obviously, one of the worst rosters in the league. Broncos definitely on the come-up. Pat Bryant with that start. This is what they should do, by the way. The game you played should be the last game. So then you can skip knowing that it's the last game. Oh, I mean, about to find this one. Oh, the highlight's actually the Lions. But they lost. That's okay. I mean, it is the real highlight, to be fair. But anyways, we'll be headed to week 2 as soon as possible. You'll see it in... Nope. I tried to snap. It didn't work. My bad. It's cringe. All right, game 2 has us taking on the Washington Commanders. They are 1-0. Let's take a look at the players of the week. You can see that Chuck was the player of the week. 4 touchdowns, 119 yards. Breece Hall, over 200 total yards, 3 total touchdowns. Hufanga with 3 picks. Jack Campbell, great. Just great. How about that? That was a crazy game, by the way. I don't know how the hell we won that. But, of course, Commanders' roster is pretty much the same, as you would expect, but he did trade for Miles Murphy, who's a 70 overall edge, and then Javon Holland. Other than that, though, the roster is the same. There's no injuries, and it's a primetime game. Before we go into our upgrades, which we have 4 of them, we are going to take a look at the weekly recap, see some of these highlight plays, which I'm pretty sure would be for right now, I think. I don't even know, but let's see if there's even anything to download. I don't know how many teams have played. The Ravens and the Browns, so yeah, it is week 2. Ravens in the rain. Would love to see if these are accurate or not. Is that intercepted? It was. Rod and his Ravens. Look at the top there. Close game. Unfortunately, the Ravens would hold on. Did I say Rod and the Ravens? Robin's Browns. Yeah, I did say that, right? I don't know. Who cares? Ravens win. Buccaneers versus Texans, I imagine, with that whole highlight they showed on the side. Kind of spoiled it with Baker Mayfield. I think the Buccaneers win this one. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe they're just showing a good performance, but a bad game. And yeah, I mean, it's a bad game for them as they did lose. Baker had a great game, just Texans a little bit better. 37-27 for the victory. Hurdling. Was that a touchdown? It looked close. She got her hands up. I mean, hey, touchdown's a touchdown. Saints versus the Niners in this one. Niners starting off the season 0-1. Chuck with that player of the week. Is he going to have a same one in week 2? Looking pretty good so far as Olave is going to score the touchdown 51-41. I need one of those games for me. Obviously, we had a really big game too, but I want 51 for me. How about that? But that is your weekly recap for week number 2. Let's see if we can add our name to that list. And hopefully a good way. I don't want to give up the highlight. Let's take a look at the upgrades. You have 4 of them to get into before we hop into the game itself. 3 of them, apparently I lied. Tucker Kraft, vertical threat is the way to go. So 80 overall for him. What do we got? How we looking? 4 to medium route, 1 to stiff arm. Beautiful. 1 to juke move, 1 to release, 1 to spec, 1 to spin, 1 to catch in traffic. Need more route running. That was not bad for medium, obviously, but needs short route as well. Good upgrade, though, for medium is really good. And then we have Edgerrin Cooper here, who, if he was a superstar, would go up to a new ability slot, but unfortunately not a superstar yet. Hopefully will become one. Really good man and zone upgrades there. Puts him at 73 man, 77 zone. The guy's good. The guy's good. Hopefully the weather's fine, though, because we don't really know how well we're going to play this season, because we played pretty poorly in game 1, and then, you know, we won, but it was really bad rain, right? You know, it affected a lot with the change of direction. 3 to medium accuracy for Mr. Love. That's pretty good. Either way, game 2 of 2 against the Washington Commanders in prime time. Let's do it. Go, Pack, go. Another home game in sold-out Lambeau Field for this primetime game against the Commanders. Both teams 1-0. Both teams a lot of high hopes for their season and, of course, the postseason itself. As you can see here, we will be kicking the ball off first, so that's good. I think last time we played, we received the ball first, but technically we didn't. Like, the game, we got through, like, the first quarter, and then it lagged out, or his power flickered, which, you know, it was raining for him, which I understand, because my power sometimes, even when it's not raining, will literally flicker. Like, it's drawing too much power out of nowhere. But yeah, then there'll be times where it's really bad outside and it should be flickering, or maybe even, you know, whatever, have a chance. Nice hit by Quay, I'm yapping, to flicker or turn off, and it just doesn't. So who the hell knows? All right, Jaden Daniels, a problem. Got to make sure that guy don't scramble. He's going to run it again. This time a read option. Holy crap, the speed. Excuse me. What abilities does that guy have? Because I don't like that. I do not like that at all. We're pretty locked in on the run, too. We're playing sort of for it. And all over that, of course, his guy catches it. Good hit at the knee. I knew he was going to hurdle, but I felt like we can get there soon or earlier, and we did. I can't believe his guy actually caught that. We've seen Tucker Kraft drop even easier ones than that one. So very disappointing that he catches that. I guess he traded for Mayer as well. Didn't even notice that because he's such a low overall. And he's not going to take the play as Micah Parsons is in for the sack. There goes that man. Beautiful play. Of course, got to be careful with this because he could easily scramble out for something. And we're on it, sort of. He throws the underneath. Smart. Okay. The change direction in this game is just dead on defense. Gonna keep it contained just in case he scrambles out here. And worry about a scramble. Pretty good coverage overall. And over the middle, he finds his man. It's honestly, considering our cornerback situation, that's actually a pretty good defensive play. Just unfortunately, the pass rush, especially since we QB contained there, weren't aggressive enough. It's kind of our fault. Could be a run to the right. Looks like a stretch. We get absolutely locked up. Oh, he cuts inside. He should have went all the way out there. Might have had him with speed. Damn, I can't believe we got that sack with Micah and just turned it into nothing. Disappointment. Disappointment. Screen pass. We're out there with Cooper. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Good job by Quay. We at least slowed him down a little bit. Anytime we run a screen, our guy runs right in the defensive lineman. Everyone else that runs a screen on us, they run perfectly. We gotta get our guys to screen school. And we got him. Huge tackle by Hopper, who, I mean, that is not a fast player at all. And we're mixing it up a little bit. Mixing up on defense. Not really working, but if we can hold him here at the goal line here. He clutched up. And that was really good blocking. Good play call. Read options, yeah. I don't know if it's Daniels as an ability, but every read option, the blocks seem very good. Really good drive for him on the first one. Scores 7, no issues at all. Goal in the deep look, maybe our potential shot play. There goes Reed for a pretty big gainer. Yeah, that caught almost worked. Pretty big gain to the 41. Gains a lot on that play action. Nearly 20. Pretty obvious run call. Could cut it in, though. Maybe not. Oh, he doesn't get a grab, and there goes Jacobs. Oh, nice shot to the knees to the 45 on 14 yards. Watson on that kind of outlook. And instant pressure. Okay. Literally didn't even have a chance. Watson was wide open, too. I don't know if he just thought it was a run, but he did bring a lot of blitzers, so it wouldn't make sense that he would get open. Problem is now with that, I mean, I'm kind of screwed. Like, he knows it's not going to be a run. Tucker Kraft runs right over the guy, gets hit sticked as well, but creates a little bit, right? Creates a little bit of yardage. The comeback route, which is, or the crosser, which I usually like to hit, is not usually open. It's a good find over the middle. Watson, huge gain to the 29-yard line. The crosser brought all the action. He ran right to it because he kind of had to. It was getting open. And with that, Watson wins his route on the inside, and big play. Tucker Kraft inside. His guy almost gets a hand on it. Tucker Kraft to the 16. I do like those outs a lot. He knows it's an inside zone, but I'll still run it. Oh, wow. Jacobs just bouncing off of everybody. I don't know how the hell that happens. Run left. And Jacobs goes nowhere with bad blocking as usual. Jaden Reed. I'm thinking nose slant, so if it's zone, we're in trouble. Reed outside. Good play. Almost in for the touchdown. Good throw. I don't know how I feel about this, but this is the play that got us a huge play to start the game out with Reed. Reed again gets the touchdown. Beautiful. We had almost the exact same kind of like time drive, just a little bit more in the passing, whereas his was obviously a little more in the rushing. And we just get blocked up perfectly again. These blocks, I mean, because we're pulling out a safety. You know, the safety is not supposed to be over there. So the fact that we're getting gapped like this is kind of insane. I mean, we do have bad DTs, but, you know, we're pulling out a guy that shouldn't even be there. So we're sort of saving a touchdown, because if he had the ability to just juke, which is why he spun, because, you know, you have a better chance of beating two people with a spin than you do with a juke. You know, he's probably scoring a touchdown there with a juke move. And we actually get him with Cooper. 10-yard sack. The craziest part is I actually try to pull off. Press is kind of crazy, but we'll do it. Like, they actually suctioned me in there. Oh, wow, we just closed them up on dime. That's a good defensive play. Really don't like cover 4 because those seams, they just get crazy with it, but kind of have no choice. Don't even know what the hell that is, but sure. Oh, it's a good find, and his guy catches it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Like, I can't run man. I'm going 0 on this potential read. He's in trouble. That's a throwaway. Damn, our guy almost caught him, though, the DT. That's tough, though. 3rd down and long. We just don't cover him. Get in there with Cooper. Huge hit by Quay. 3rd and 5, though. In the edge blitz. Gonna drop off Robinson because I think that's who he's going to try to go to. And another like corner slash comeback slash out that we just can't cover. Our corners are just too bad. We don't have a first-round draft pick either to draft one. I wonder what we're supposed to do with that. Probably another read option. Isaiah Simmons. Quick throw outside. We're not on that. Good play. Pollard's cooking. Holy crap. Good find. Not really good find, just good play. Not really much of a find. That was the play itself, the swing. Got N'Keal Harry out here. This is like the primary route, though. N'Keal Harry drops it. Don't know how the hell this guy's on that. It's Bobby, but Bobby ain't really built like that in coverage, just saying. Screen pass. Rings the blitz. This should be a pretty big play. Good move. Jacobs, 15-yarder. Inside leverage, we usually give up this play. There's Golden, big player. Don't know why he's cutting that so hard down, though. I do not want to zig. Take the short out. It's a good find. Tucker Kraft, big play to the 29. Don't know if I feel great about this. Tucker Kraft again, big play. Gets all the way down to the 8. He's a difference maker. I want to run it, but I can't. Throw away now, can't. It's taking the hit. I don't even know if that's a sack. Jordan Love with a shoulder injury, by the way. The outside, our guy gets cooked. We gain a yard. There you go, wide open. Matthew Golden might be his first career touchdown. I can't remember. We scored so many last week and gave up so many, I can't remember what the hell happened. All right, little standard cover 3. Got some linebackers in case he tries to run, which he's run a lot because his blocking's been pretty good. I just PI'd the hell out of his guy. And there goes Parsons with another sack. Hopefully Pollard doesn't come out on a route, which he does on a screen. Good job, Simmons. The big play, 3rd and 9. Bringing the extra rusher, 3rd and 9. Parsons with 2 sacks to start this game. Definitely not bad. We also got to change our lineup because we got like Robinson covering freaking... That's pretty good coverage. He's got the drag, though. Drag's basically impossible to cover. Let's go with Cooper on that drop back. We're on that with Coop. Big tackle. Do we have Hobbs on? We do have Hobbs now. Finally. Left the running back. Doesn't take him, though, and catches another tough one. I can't really complain in this one because our only drop is from a pretty bad player. It's our backup tight end. Deep safety. You got Walker. Good old Quay. He actually takes it. I'm down with that. What a hit, by the way. I thought he was going to wait for the deeper in. That's why I kind of left it when I did. A lot of players up here. We're on this. Get him, please. Thank you. Get those timeouts out of here, you know? Not that he's probably going to need them. It's going to be a tough coverage. You got 2 guys here. Quick throw outside. Nobody's on him. Okay. Sure. Run commit. We'll drop Gary if he does throw. A lot of time to throw on a run commit, by the way. Touchdown Commanders, 24 seconds. We have 3 timeouts, though. Here goes Nixon on a decent return. All right, we got these kind of wheel-type plays and a broken tackle on that for who knows what reason. Got a read on that post. If we can at least get a field goal back, that'd be huge. It's a tough one. Watson, right foot. They're not going to give it to him. Jacobs back in. Watson on a go route. And he overthrows him. It's pretty good coverage, though. I don't know what the hell we're running here. Trying to make a play, can't pitch it. Good run by Jacobs. Hardman leaving his post. But so is this defender, Nixon, to the 39-yard line. We've had some decent special teams this year. Just run the base. Watson's the guy, but Jacobs is the underneath. Watson, good throw, a little high. Good find to the, I don't even know what. Luke Benson, the backup tight end, is injured. Jacobs left side stretch. Good cut by us. Still no blocks. Pretty obvious play call, especially with the backup in. Good quick throw to Watson, though, if he's there. And good tackle by him. Our guy misses him. Quick throw, dropped. All right, 4th and 7, go for. Tough look. And he's in bounds. He goes out of bounds. That's a tough one. Unlucky break, unfortunately. McKinney with the chase down, 2nd and 10. Way with the tough coverage. Oh! I don't know how that wasn't picked. He's a tough user. And he falls forward. It's literally impossible to stop Dregs. Behind the hell out of his guy, by the way. Was that even Simmons in coverage? Devontae Wyatt's injured, as if my defensive tackle position was already strong or something. Adrian Cooper on the drop. Could be a decent run for him if he actually runs it. And good chase down by Parsons. 3 yards gained. Dislocated thumb, which, I mean, that doesn't help me. I'll tell you that, don't help me. Got 5 rushers here. And it's considered overthrown, but, I mean, maybe it was because his guy didn't corral it. Finally, we force a drop. Tough one to stop with McLaurin. And picked off by Robinson, who might take this the distance. Holy crap, he's too quick. Jaden Daniels on the chase down. We get the ball back to where he started that. Get Jacobs back in. Actually good blocking for once. To the 16-yard line. The inside looks weak, but kind of still need to run it. Yeah, I know he's going to come up. Oh, God. The dive, dude. Smart. You know, most people are going to cut move inside when they have someone on their outside. Tucker Kraft, Reed. Back of the end zone, Golden! Touchdown number 2! He was running cover 2, but there was no deep safety. I don't know what the hell happened there. I was like, oh, Reed's open. And I was like, wait, they're both open. Let me just hit the guy that's a little safer, because Reed, you know, the guy could undercut it from underneath, could drop back. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but his guy just did not go over top. And we will tie the game up. We're not going to be winning the game, but we'll tie it up. Could have went for 2, but let's not. Let's not complicate things unless we have to, all right? And I'll complicate them when I need to complicate them. Right now is not that time, as we are not tackling. But we do stop him to the 32-27. Shift him over. Could be a run to the right. And we get locked up. That's my fault. Huge hit, though. Definitely my fault. I shifted him over and then pulled the linebacker out of the play itself. I mean, I just sold that one completely. Oh, Micah Parsons! Clutch play there. That would have been huge yards if he didn't. We do not like our zone coverage. We have no choice. And he's in trouble. Oh. Okay. Well, I mean, that could literally be the game right there. That is crazy. Actually still threw it over there. Good D, but I think Lauren's going to catch that. Like, that is literally, like, the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life, dude. It's a running back. He's in trouble. He's got time, though. I mean, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, if McLaurin caught it, even Michael Mayer, I could live with it. But backup running back Mostert? Ooh. Okay. Good throw. Tucker Kraft, he drops it. Well, I'm going to try not to get mad because obviously I've been hosed by the game. It is what it is. Micah Parsons, holy. Can we, like, not sell the entire team out? And there goes Micah Parsons again, dude. Holy. It's going to be a screen pass. We actually make the stop. This in theory should be, I'm not saying a tied up game. No, it should be. It should be at least tied up because obviously you shouldn't have had that touchdown drive. We're talking like 21-21 or 28-21, our ball, up by 7. So, I mean, you got to just be happy that we're in a game here. Oh, I didn't know he was going to, oh, that sucks. I didn't know his guy, and it was a bad kick. Didn't know this guy wasn't going to get there. Let's just make sure we got our stitch. Mr. Marshawn Lloyd on the run. And again, just gapped quickly. Jacobs coming back in. I mean, freaking Love has like 1,000 injuries already, apparently. Great screen blocking. Marshawn for 13. Keep the guys hopefully healthy enough. Let's see, we got a bunch of different injuries here. Jump off to Jacobs, who gets a good 4 or 5. Might need to run drags or something because he seems like he's kind of playing off a little bit. The inside and short have been pretty open. And drop by Watson. He's kind of covered, to be fair. Not one I'm going to be like, oh, he should have caught it. He could have, but should have is not really the same word. Definitely could have, though. So I'm not gonna bail him out exactly. Good throw, Golden. Good read. Interesting play action, read deep. We usually don't have crazy amount of times to throw, though. It's a good throw over to Golden. Good move. Oh, and he's in for number 3! Matthew Golden. What a cut, dude. That back juke was insanity. Good throw by Love. Got it out there. Play action kind of working despite not having a good run game. We'll take it. I have to jump in this with Robinson in case it's a run. It's not a run. Pretty good coverage here. And that's going to be... Bro, that's 2 baits now. They didn't give it to me. That is another bait that they didn't give me. Oh, that's painful. This is not going to be a good play for us. Okay, we force him back in. Whoever that DB was, Valentine maybe, saved it. Here's the thing. You run double wide receiver 1, and what do? They don't double wide receiver 1. They did this time, but usually they don't. We're out there, Cooper. Good tackle. Loss of 1. Big moment. DB blitz. It's risky because those ins, they're tough. Types of in routes and cuts and all that. Again, just not easy to cover. Oh my, try to hurdle. Jaden Daniels injured on the play. Uh-oh. Big moment, maybe. Backup Mariota's got to come in. And good hit. Good tackle. Damn, the injuries are just flying. Leg cramps for Jaden Daniels. Big knockout there, though. Big moment. Why are we dropping back Micah Parsons, by the way? Good hit. Good run, though. Being 7. Injury for Coleman. Leg cramps will return soon. Seeing some crazy injuries. Robinson. We're on that. Nice knockout, Cooper. That probably will be a field goal. Took a chance. Athletic as hell play by Coop, though. All right, Matt. No block. Why is my guy diving? Running some brain dead play here. We got a double post. This is going to be a problem for us. Watson, good find. Holding right bumper, but that's a big hit. That is a big hit. We had this play twice in like the first quarter, I think. At least the first half. Not a single time afterwards. Running at the opposite side. Let's see how he plays it. Let's just run. Going down. Can't go down 6 yards, though. We got some crazy play here. You got Watson going on like a go route on the motion. That's a good read. Good read. Good read. Damn. I saw it, too, and I knew he was going to jump it, and I sort of thought maybe he won't see it. Don't know why I forced it. That is 100% my fault. Look at the blocks on a run blitz. We brought a lot of linebackers in to stop that. I was hoping they would have just not given him his. Obviously, we had 2 baits that they just didn't give to us for some reason. And our guy is stuck. Micah Parsons, dude. I don't know about being a bad run defender, but he sure as hell isn't having problems now. The question is, what do you run on this play? They're just like, oh, yeah, cover 4 is the best way to go, for sure. Bring 5. Call it a day. Quick throw outside. One-on-one tackle. Good work. 4th and 4. Close to field goal range. Not really. Slightly out of it. Gonna have no choice. Got to bring it all. And another drag type play, and we can't stop it. Run came in, obviously. Good D, trying to get the stops, obviously. McKinney kind of protecting the edge here. Not going to run commit this time, but on the lookout. And catches another tough one. Got the trick return, man. 34-28. He left probably good 7 extra seconds on the clock. Probably feeling bad about, you know, the things that have happened in this game, but it is what it is. What can you do? Can't even get to the guy in time, by the way. Doubling Reed. Good swap. Everyone looks pretty damn covered, if you ask me. Good catch by Kraft. Can we hurry up to the line and spike it, though, is the question. We have a chance at a quick out and then Hail Mary, maybe. Jordan Love's hugging Reed. 6 seconds. Oh, my. It's tough. I don't know about that. I don't think you have enough time for 2 Hail Marys, so you might as well throw a quick out. I don't even think that's going to work. We'll put Jacobs in case he's not covering it. And then we'll set it up a little bit more. And a desync. So, of course, we're going to get the loss. There's no way I'm replaying that. The game was over. Like, I'm not sure I could have got the Hail Mary. The odds are insanely low. But yeah, that is unfortunately how we're going to lose that game. I mean, EA says, oh, you think you're getting screwed this game? It wasn't even that bad. You had like 2 or 3 moments, which sure, they changed the game. But now we're going to take away your stats as well and enjoy this 35-10 force loss. Something bad like that, because let's be honest, it's going to be bad. Multiple sacks from Parsons, too. GG to Drunk, though. He played a great game. Nothing he did wrong. You know, he mixed it up. Yeah, there was a couple of 3rd down conversions, 4th down conversions where he ran a drag to do it. But probably the most mixed up offense we'll see all year long. Like, if you're complaining about him running the same play or same routes, then holy crap, you're going to be complaining about everybody, because I felt like he mixed it up like 10 times more than we did. Just sucks to lose the game in that kind of way, where once again you have that Mostert play is brain deadly bad. It sucks so much. And then of course, you know, multiple interceptions we should have. Maybe the second one is close with Debo. First one though, where he threw his guy underneath, we should have had that pick. Very unfortunate, and it's going to be a sim loss, technically, for the game. Either way, GG to Drunk once again. Hopefully you guys enjoyed Game 1, or Episode 1, those 2 weeks. Well, the Browns and Cowboys after this, we definitely got a draft corner and DT going forward, though. Those positions, specifically corner, they're a problem. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back with maybe Episode 2 tomorrow. I think it's going to be 750 likes, though, because this is going to be a long time to record this series, so yeah, it needs to be a pretty significant like goal to be rushing out episodes when I barely have any as is, or will have any as is, because obviously I'm kind of thinking of the future, but either way. Regardless, again, hopefully you guys enjoyed episode 1. The complaining is back, baby. Regardless, hope you guys come back for next video, but until next video,